Scroll through any social platform right now, and you are immediately hit with a wall of noise. Algorithms prioritize conflict, sorting users into rigid, opposing camps, arguing over the same predictable binaries. Most digital engagement relies on extractive rationalism. It traps users in a reactive cycle, forcing them to either consume information passively or join a tribal argument. Take a recent viral thread. Konstantin Kisin posted a defense of Western civilization, amplified by Elon Musk. Millions of views and tens of thousands of replies followed, almost all of them falling into the predictable trenches of the culture war. But one user, David Brilliman, didn't argue. He dropped a poetic pattern interrupt into the chaos. He wrote, "The Academy doesn't originate these ideas. It ratifies them after the body has already done the heavy lifting." This statement functions as a vacuum. Because it refuses to engage with the established terms of the fight, it bypasses the standard defensive filters of the people reading it and creates immediate resonance. Then, Brilliman revealed the recursive twist. He screenshots an AI's analysis of this exact interaction and posts it back into the thread, exposing the psychology behind his own mirroring. This action transforms a standard social media reply into a self-referential cognitive ritual. He is building a loop that invites the reader to watch the system analyze itself. To understand why that specific phrase works, we have to establish the physiological context of how we actually process truth. For centuries, Western thought followed René Descartes' split, the artificial idea that the thinking mind is separate from the physical body. This logic turned the body into an unthinking machine. Pre-modern cultures understood knowledge differently. For them, truth was relational and reliant on physical sensation. Knowledge was something the body participated in, rather than something the mind observed from a distance. Today, we measure this through interoceptive accuracy, the objective ability to detect internal signals, like heartbeats or gastric shifts. High interoceptive accuracy allows the nervous system to recognize a truth and guide a decision long before the conscious brain rationalizes the feeling. Standard tribalism fails because it targets the disconnected mind. Brilliman's probe succeeded because it bypassed the mind to trigger the body's innate interoceptive recognition of a pattern. This follows a natural knowledge life cycle. It begins as poetic compression, an intuitive insight or myth born from the body's experience. In this life cycle, the Academy acts as a trailing indicator. It takes insights that have already achieved resonance in the collective nervous system and translates them into the formal language of theory and citation. Brilliman uses AI agents to synthetically accelerate this multi-generational cycle in real time, forcing the process to happen in hours rather than decades. He turns a text comment into an audio podcast, then screenshots that podcast's algorithmic promotion in a discovery feed to document the idea's expansion. The AI and the human document each other. By quoting the quoter, they build an elaborate performance art that highlights the recursion itself. Exposing this scaffolding creates a shared mythic structure. It moves the conversation beyond the post and pulls the casual audience into the loop of creation. The medium enacts the argument. By forcing the digital ecosystem to perform this evolution live, Brilliman demonstrates the process rather than simply lecturing about it. By revealing the exact tool chains and AI mirrors, the traditional wall between the content creator and the content consumer dissolves. Transparency alters the user's role. They shift from a passive consumer to an active participant, tracking the provenance of the idea as it moves through the system. This loop demonstrates the secondary role of formal institutions. As the body recognizes a signal in real time, the Academy trails behind to organize the receipts. As the quote suggests, "The body knew, the Academy forgot. Now the body is teaching again." This systemic inclusion transforms social media from an extractive void into a space for cognitive co-ownership, where the audience shares in the evolution of the artifact. Consider your own current state. You are watching this specific explainer video. In this moment, your analysis of our analysis places you directly inside the artifact we've been discussing. The loop has closed around you. Recognizing the pattern is the first step. Deciding which layer to add to the chain is the second.